Okay, Darach, congratulations on the news. Did this take a long time to bring about?
Quite a few years, actually, yeah. So it's been a lot of hard work from the Italian side and from Belfast and Dublin to bring it all together.
What does it mean for Irish cycling?
I think it's a massive boost for Irish cycling in terms of one of the world's biggest races coming to our shores, north and south. I think my plan is that this creates a legacy to relaunch the Tour of Ireland. It's not just about the Giro coming, which is in itself a massive thing, but I think the profile that this and the catalyst that this could become is to relaunch the Tour of Ireland.
Obviously, it's been a difficult couple of years in terms of the recession. So again, it reinforces what an achievement is to pull this off. How did you go about that? I mean, obviously, it's not an easy task to get money this time.
I would totally agree. It's not an easy task to get money from brands or governments. We're in difficult economic times. But the Giro is something very special, as the Tour de France is. So when you say you have the possibility to bring one of the biggest events in the world, a global event, to a country, I think the recession is a fact, but there is also invested money there to make things happen. And both governments took a very positive view of this bid and supported it in the necessary way to win the bid, because there was very competitive competing bids from other venues for 2014 start.
Can you talk about the symbolism of this? It's going to be going from north to south of Ireland, crossing a border. For many years there was tension and more than that in Ireland, but now it's a new era and the race is joining the two parts of the country.
Mm-hmm. For me, as a member of a family that comes from Northern Ireland, the symbolism was always somewhere in the back of my mind, and I think the symbolism of a race which has pink as its colour, not any other colours that people might be supportive of or wrapped around. The symbolism of the race actually going across a border that doesn't really exist anymore. The symbolism of the Giro starting in Belfast, which is such a vibrant city now. Belfast had such a tough time for so many years, but the vibrancy in this city now, it's a compact city, is super, and all over the north of Ireland. So it's quite heavy with symbolism, no doubt, but positive symbolism.
The Giro is known as maybe the most passionate race in cycling, so is that important to you? Obviously you're going to sell the sport or try and sell the sport to as many people as possible. Is the Giro the ideal race to do that?
I think the Giro and the Italians themselves, when it comes to soccer or it comes to the Giro, they're the most passionate sports fans in the world. Now, the Irish sports fans are pretty famous around the world for being generous and passionate, enthusiastic. So there's a marriage of the Italian and Irish sensibilities here, which I think can create quite a unique sort of fusion of passion, you know what I mean?